Hello, this is our second video related to a .NET internal topic, Object Finalization. In the first part, we have theoretically explained about the subject, what is the purpose of implementing finalization on a .NET class. Here, we will practically do a WinDBG demo to show the finalization happening on a .NET application. So, let's do our demo. Opening a test application for the WinDBG walkthrough. Have a sample for finalize method demo. By applying this button, two phone objects will be created, a smartphone and hybrid phone. We have discussed the hybrid phone class has implemented a destructor. Now let's observe this object from the .NET applications heap. For that, I have to connect the application with the debugger. Opening a 32-bit debugger, attaching the application. If you have got a dump of this particular process, you can open the dump, but here we are doing the live debugging. Connect the test application. Now the application is being loaded with the debugger. The first thing I have to load SOS DLL. .load by SOS CLR. This we have explained in our previous examples. SOS DLL contain .NET debugging commands. So this is the preliminary step to load. It's been loaded. Let's print our phone objects from the memory. For that I am using a command dump heap -type hybrid phone. We have one more phone object, smartphone. We'll do it later, but the hybrid phone contains the destructor code, right? So we'll first print that. There is one object, we know that. One object. This is the address of the phone, and this is the method table information of the phone. Method table information contains the information about methods, so we will print that one to see the finalize method of this hybrid phone. Copying the data. We have previously learned dump empty to print the method table information of a class. We will do that with md parameter, that is print the method table with method description and provide the method table information of this class. This will print all the methods. Yes, it is printed the constructor information, and instead of destructor, let me see here. Hybrid phone is having a constructor and a destructor, but instead of destructor we are able to see a finalize method. This is true. We have explained that the destructor has been implicitly converted into finalize. Let us assert it with a MSDN article. According to MSDN, the previous destructor code is implicitly translated to a following code of finalize. It will have a try and finally block. In the try block, we'll have the cleanup statement. According to ours, the cleanup statement are free H global of the QWERTY keypad. Let's see the same thing is there inside this code. For that, we will print the IL code to prove it. This is the method definition, method MD structure. We can copy this MD structure now to do another command dump IL and provide the MD structure of the finalize method. This we wanted to prove that this finalize method code is having the same IL or similar IL code of this destructor source code. Printing the IL. So this is another command dump IL to get the IL code. Here we can see the try block, right? As we have explained in our MSDN code. Finally, inside the try code, we are providing the release. Yes, Marshall free H global. We can see this code. Free H global. So now we have proved that this finalize code, where is the finalize code? This finalize is the representer for this destructor. So we have proved our first theory concept. Now we will do our next theory concept, that each object which has a finalize method has a list, has a registration in the finalize queue, right? For that, we will copy this object, hybrid phone object. Copying the address. Let me do a GC route of this address, how it is being routed. This hybrid phone object is routed, I mean it is having a reference with the finalize queue. So that is the same thing we have explained in our theory. Every .NET object which has a finalize method has a registration with the finalize queue. That's what we are seeing here. Hybrid phone is having a registration with the finalize queue. We can also print the finalize queue itself using a command finalize queue. QUEUE. This command will print all the content of this finalization queue. Let's see, we are able to see the hybrid phone in the finalization queue, right? So from here we have proved the second thing. Every object that has a finalize method will have a reference with the finalize queue. Okay. Now we wanted to prove the third one. That is, every object that has a finalize method will survive one GC. That we will do right now.